I did everything right in my life. Everything. I studied hard. I worked hard. I was a good husband, a good father, a good man. I followed every single rule. And you know what I got in return? A life that never felt like mine. Not even for one single day. And the worst part? The absolute worst part. I knew. Deep down, I always knew. But I kept telling myself, this is fine. This is enough. This is how life is supposed to feel. But it is not. It is really not. I am 80 years old now, and I have a lot of time to think. Too much time. And the one thing I keep thinking about, the one thing that keeps me up at night, is not what I did wrong. It is what I never did at all. There were 3 moments in my life. 3 specific moments where everything could have been completely different. A different life. A real life. My life. I missed all 3. And I am going to tell you exactly what those moments were. Because right now, somewhere in your life, one of those moments is standing right in front of you. And I need you to see it before it disappears. The way mine did. I did everything right in my life. I did everything right in my life. Everything. I studied hard. I worked hard. I was a good husband, a good father. I followed every single rule the world gave me. And you know what I got in return? A life that never felt like mine. Not even for one single day. And the worst part? I knew. I always knew. But I kept telling myself, this is fine. This is enough. But it was not. It really was not. I am 80 years old now. And I keep thinking about one thing. Not what I did wrong, but what I never did at all. There were 3 moments in my life. 3 specific moments where everything could have been different. I missed all 3. And I am going to tell you exactly what they were. Because right now, one of those moments is standing right in front of you. And I need you to see it before it disappears. The way mine did. I am not a famous person. I am not a famous person. No one knows my name. I never wrote a book. I never gave a speech. I am just a normal man who lived a normal life and made normal choices. But here's the thing about normal choices. They lead to a normal life. And a normal life sounds okay until you are 80 years old and you realize normal was just another word for safe. And safe was just another word for afraid. I was afraid my whole life. Not of big things, of small things, invisible things, things nobody could even see. And that invisible fear quietly shaped every single decision I ever made. My job, my relationships, my dreams, all of it. Decided by fear, not by me. And the worst part? I called it being responsible. I called it being realistic. But it was not. It was just fear, wearing a very convincing mask. Now, I have no fear left. Because I have nothing left to lose. And that is the only time I finally started telling the truth. So listen carefully, because what I am about to tell you, I wish someone had told me 50 years ago. I still remember that day. I was 34 years old. It was a Wednesday morning. Cold outside. I was sitting at my desk, and in front of me was an opportunity. A real one. Something that could have changed everything. All I had to do was say yes. Just one word. Yes. But I did not say it. I sat there, and I thought about everything that could go wrong. What if it fails? What if I lose everything? What if people laugh at me? So I said no. And I told myself, next time. Next time, I will be brave. Next time, I will take the chance. But here is what nobody tells you about next time. It does not come back. Not really. Opportunities do not wait for you to feel ready. They just leave. Quietly, without saying goodbye. And that Wednesday morning, I watched mine leave. And I did nothing. I just sat there and went back to work. Like nothing had happened. But something had happened. Something big. And the second moment was even worse. Because that time, I was not even afraid. I had just stopped caring. There comes a point in life where you stop fighting. Not because you lost, but because you got tired. Tired of wanting more. Tired of dreaming. Tired of feeling like something was missing. So you stop. And you tell yourself, this is who I am now. This is enough. I reached that point at 45. I remember it clearly. Not because something big happened, but because nothing happened. I woke up that morning, had my coffee, went to work, came home, ate dinner, went to sleep, and felt absolutely nothing. No excitement, no pain, no hunger, just nothing. And the scary part? It felt comfortable. That emptiness felt like peace. But it was not peace. It was surrender. I had quietly given up on myself without even realizing it. And I want you to stop right now and think. When was the last time you felt truly excited about your life? Not happy. Not okay. Truly excited. If you are struggling to remember, then maybe, just maybe, it has already started happening to you. And the third moment is the one that will hurt the most. I promise you that. Ate dinner, went to sleep, and felt absolutely nothing. No excitement, no pain, no hunger, just nothing. And the scary part? It felt comfortable. That emptiness felt like peace. But it was not peace. It was surrender. I had quietly given up on myself without even realizing it. And I want you to stop right now and think. When was the last time you felt truly excited about your life? Not happy, not okay, truly excited. If you are struggling to remember, then maybe, just maybe, it has already started happening to you. And the third moment is the one that will hurt the most. I promise you that.
I had a best friend. His name was Daniel. We grew up together. Same street, same school, same dreams. For 40 years, he was the one person who truly knew me. The real me. Not the responsible me, not the good father me. The real me. And one day, I was too busy. He called. I did not pick up. He called again the next day. I said I would call back. I never did.
Not because I did not care, but because I thought, there is always tomorrow. There is always more time. Daniel passed away that winter. Quietly. Without any warning. And the last thing he ever heard from me was silence. I never got to tell him what he meant to me. I never got to say thank you. I never got to say I am sorry. That door closed forever. And I am still standing in front of it. Every single day. Knocking on something that will never open again. Do not do what I did. Look at the people around you right now. The ones who actually matter. When did you last tell them? Because tomorrow is never guaranteed. Not for them. Not for you. Not for anyone.
I want to tell you something honest. Something people do not like to hear. There is a window in your life, a window of time, where change is still easy, where dreams are still possible, where the fire inside you is still burning. But that window does not stay open forever. Every single day you wait, it gets smaller. Every single day you choose comfort, it gets smaller. Every single day you say tomorrow, it gets smaller. And one day, without any warning, it closes. Not with a loud bang, not with a dramatic moment, just quietly. Like a door slowly shutting, and you will not even notice until it is already closed. I did not notice. I was too busy being comfortable, too busy being safe, too busy surviving to actually start living. And now I sit here at 80 years old, looking at a closed window, wondering what was on the other side. But here is the thing. Your window is still open. Right now. Today. I can't tell you for how long. Nobody can. But I can tell you one thing. Do not waste another day finding out. I am not going to give you a list. I am not going to give you steps. I am not going to tell you to wake up early, or read more books, or follow some plan. Because that is not what you need right now. What you need right now is honesty. Just one honest moment with yourself. Tonight, when everything is quiet, when your phone is down, when no one is watching, just sit and ask yourself one question. If I keep living exactly the way I am living right now, who will I be in 10 years? Do not rush the answer. Do not hide from it. Just sit with it. Feel it. Because that feeling, that uncomfortable, honest feeling, is the most important thing you will feel today. I spent 80 years running from that feeling, filling my days with noise, with routine, with busyness, just so I never had to sit with it. And look where it got me. An old man talking to a camera, wishing he had asked himself that question 50 years earlier. You still have time. But please, do not wait until you are me to finally start listening to yourself.